Alright, so it seems like you guys really enjoyed my latest video on Ally. Thank you for 400k by the way. And of course, while I was happy that a piece of content of mine did very well, I figured that it would probably be a little while before Ally messes up and I cover her again. But it seems like she was probably looking back at some old Miami Heat highlights and decided to throw me a lob like I'm LeBron with this one, because if you guys didn't know, Ally Lotti and her boyfriend Carter Jamison were recently arrested. In today's video, I want to go ahead and break everything down from why the arrest was made and some responses we've seen from notable people, and give my opinions on this topic. So let's take a look at why the Ally Lotti situation just got way worse. So let's start by breaking down everything that led to the arrest. On January 14th of 2023, Ally Lotti and her boyfriend Carter Jamison were shopping at Walmart, probably wanted like a late night snack or something, and decided to pick up a few things. When they were checking out, it seems like either Ally or Carter just forgot to scan something. I read somewhere that it was apparently a mirror, or they just straight up didn't want to pay for it. And I guess who knows, maybe the OF earnings or giveaway buyers were low that month. I don't really know. I also don't really care. Regardless of whether they forgot to scan the item or just didn't want to pay for it, they were stopped by security when exiting the store, which led to a search of their vehicle in which the police found drug paraphernalia and ended up arresting both Ally and Carter. Ally's charges were shown by the record and the mugshot were theft of property as well as possession of Walter White's creation or booger sugar with purpose to deliver, as it was over 2 grams. And I won't say the full names of the substances for YouTube's sake, but you can do your own Google search if you really don't know what I mean. Her bond was set to $2,525, while Carter was only charged for theft of property. Now, to me, this is wild. I'm not going to sit here and play a guessing game as to whether Ally and Carter really wanted to steal that Walmart item. They probably didn't, if I had to guess. What I'm guessing happened is that they got called out for making a mistake, but responded to it with hostility, which led to the search. But still, dude, this is so stupid. I know I myself have forgotten to scan something in Walmart before, and whenever I got called out for it, I just ended up scanning it and moving along with my purchase. Not once did I ever have my car searched because of such an incident, so something's not really adding up here. Then again though, if you guys checked out their lawyer's Instagram, he kind of ended up posting a statement in which he also confirmed that it wasn't their intention to steal the item and the whole thing was just a huge misunderstanding for which he will be representing them for. I still find it weird though that an accident this small turned into an entire vehicle search. It's also to my knowledge that because Carter didn't receive a felony for the substance possession, he was out pretty quick, and I even found this DM screenshot in which he tells someone that the whole thing was an accident and was just blown out of proportion, and that's actually where he said that it was a mirror. The problem here, in my opinion, is not the accidental theft attempt though. I think we just really need to focus on Ally's actual felony charge in which she had more than 2 grams of either the blue stuff or snowflakes. First of all, like, why? You're a celebrity that has already had a history with drug problems. This doesn't really add any glamour to your image. Second of all, while yes, both substances are bad and frowned upon, the first one is just crazy. Like, who still buys from Los Pollos Hermanos in 2023? I always thought that meth was one of those drugs that even the people that promote substance abuse on social media frown upon. And I also think that Lil Bibby's response to academics breaking this story was honestly hilarious when he sarcastically said, "Free Ally," after finding out why she got locked up. If you guys didn't know, which I don't know why you wouldn't, Lil Bibby is obviously the owner of Grade A, which was Juice's label. They know each other, you know what I mean? But now, obviously, when we take a look at the original charges and look at what Ally's bond was, it's obvious that it wasn't some kind of crazy amount since it was like 2K. So as of now, Ally has already been released, and I just personally think her IG story is kind of funny, but like in a sad way. She proceeds to instantly flex that her, I would say baby daddy, but I think we can just stop at the word baby, bought her a new penthouse overlooking the river and a 2023 Mercedes. I guess you can expect a new Gateways giveaway soon. But then she also dropped another OF promo saying that she would be answering questions about this situation on here too. Remind you of anything? And then she finished it off by posting a video of her singing along to Pure Cocaine by Lil Baby. obviously to try and tell people that it was the second drug mentioned in the charge, not the first, as if that really helps her case in any way. Also, I think it would be informative to mention that this is not Ally's first rendezvous with being arrested for drug possession. If you Google the name that we saw on the recent mugshot, there's quite literally a government court case archive that has a specific case attached to Ally's real name. The case was called Leon versus USA. Yeah, I know, that's kind of wild, but keep in mind this was obviously another felony, so that's why it was against USA. say, but it was from 2017. And if you take a look at the actual document that was attached to the case, you can clearly see that the nature of offense was stated as importation of methamphetamine, with the defendant pleading guilty to the count. Now, why is this important, you say? Well, if you connect 2 and 2 together, it goes to show that after all these years, Ally really never learned her lesson. From importing the blue stuff in 2017 to now allegedly getting caught with it nearly 6 years later, looks like some things never change. And I know Ally did go on IG Live at some point after the 2017 case was leaked to call it cap, but let's be real here. Maybe it is fake, but a government website containing a government case with the defendant having Ally's government name? Take that as you will, but in my opinion, this would just be way too big of a coincidence. So yeah, I mean, what do I think about all this? Well, first of all, I honestly don't really care about the fact that they either tried to steal a mirror or just accidentally forgot to scan it. Stuff happens, so do accidents. As long as everything's paid off for, they can probably just go on about their day. The felony was wild though. And also I get that Ally's trying to play it off as if she's an avid Coca-Cola drinker instead of a meth head, but let's be real here. Even if the substance in question was meth, she definitely wouldn't admit to that online and would regardless say that it was coke just because of how the public perceives the substances. Like I said, for some reason, one is frowned upon more while the other is almost glamorized in some cases. So her making that video doesn't really mean or answer anything in my opinion. I just personally think that it's wild it even got this far. Like, come on, I don't want to really bring juice into this, but her fiance literally passed away to drug abuse. Why is she still partaking in this stuff? There's definitely other safer and actual legal ways to have a good time. Either way though, what's done is done. I doubt this becomes any kind of giant legal case. If it does, I would honestly be shocked, but I think the only thing that we realize here is that Ally is probably even dumber than we initially thought, and that the next time something like this happens, and trust me, I can almost certainly say there will be a next time, you guys can let me know if you want me to cover it. But while that's over and done with, you know, Ally's free, Carter's free. The story didn't really do anything other than attribute to the fact that they are kind of dumb. I do want to go ahead and actually thank you guys so much for making the last video pop off to almost 500,000 views. I do truly appreciate it, and I think it's crazy how much you guys enjoyed that video. So more to come soon, and if you enjoyed this one, then make sure to go ahead, drop a like on it, as well as your opinions in the comment section down below. And of course, subscribe with notifications turned on to not miss the next video. But yeah, that's all from me. Thank you guys so much. Have a good one.